Okay, go ahead. Tell me what a minority district is.
So a minority district would have the majority of that district would be a minority, and they would essentially it protects that district from being set up where if it was like a black minority was the minority there, it would prevent from redistricting from happening to make it a white majority, and then kind of lowering that.
Okay, I kind of know what you're saying, but I need it said better. So somebody help him out. 3, or it's going to be the next hand. 2, 1. Okay, go.
All right.
Yo, your clock's over.
By
Go.
By doing that, it encourages minorities in that area to put more of themselves into office.
Yeah, the idea behind a majority-minority district is they wanted to create like a majority black district so that it would make it more likely that a group that has not been elected to Congress would now get elected to office. Anything else you can tell me about gerrymandering, racial gerrymandering, the pterodactyl, any of it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. When y'all have control, you gotta talk. Go.
And so it's only illegal if it's strictly obvious. The example you gave in class was when it was like a clear box.
1, 2, 3, 4. If it looks like you're trying to cheat in partisan purposes, so you're trying to create too many majority Republican, too many majority Democratic districts, or if it looks like you're trying to cheat for racial purposes, for example, yes, these would all be things that would typically be struck down. If the districts are all basically the same shape, and some of them are largely Republican or largely black or whatever, then it's typically going to be more accepted. Anything else y'all can tell me? 4.
It's currently being heard at the Supreme Court. Gerrymandering is on the docket.
It always typically is. Yeah, I'll give you that one. Anything else? 3. Go ahead, B.
I was just going to say North Carolina, how it's like one of the examples.
What did they do in North Carolina?
There was like this little, really thin district they drew. And it was
What they call that little thin? 5. Your group's got it. 4. It was a number. 3. You drove on it. 2.
I-270. No, is it? No.
Minus 5. Is that 5? Minus 4. Wait. Yeah, that is Angry Bees group. Go ahead.
Gerrymandering was originally called gerrymandering because this guy they withdrew it and it was the shape of a salamander.
Yeah, it was actually Elbridge Gerry, and I shouldn't do this, but I will because I do have, pity for the group that's in the last place. Yeah, Elbridge Gerry was the governor of Massachusetts. He drew districts that would elect his party. It looked like it was in the shape of a salamander. This is illegal, but to Nora's point, if it looks like you're trying to cheat. Go ahead. Click it. Pick me a category. Your group's got it. You're in next to last place. This is your chance. Gotta go. Yeah, it's you. Judiciary and circuit quarters. What is open? Or articles for one. Big spenders.
What's that middle category?
It's not anything. It doesn't have a heading. The birthers. Actually, I saw your hand and you're next. Gotta go. 5. Shh, loud.
So they demanded
The birthers are the people that do not believe that Barack Obama was born in the United States. Tell me more.
The lady was carrying a original.
Where was she doing this? 5, 4, 3.
Arizona.
Minus 1. Go.
In Delaware.
It was in Delaware. Tell me more, communists. 5, 4.
She was bringing her. It's a racial issue. They were like debating it because he was a black man. It was perpetrated because Michelle Obama said Kenya was his home country.
Oh, Michelle Obama in that quote did say that Kenya was his home country, and it was argued that maybe this was because he was black. Could you give me other examples of somebody that maybe wasn't born in the United States that really wasn't as big of an issue? 5. John McCain is actually that one. That's right, communist. Anything else you can tell me? 3, 2, 1, go.
John McCain was born in the Panama Canal Zone.
He was, that's true, but tell me something new. Go. Yeah, he was. I think we did say that. Anything else you can tell me? 4. Go ahead, Drew.
The candidates either go all the way or against Obama. Doesn't lawsuits against Obama president?
Here's the thing about the birthers. The birthers organized a lot of lawsuits challenging that he was not eligible, in fact, to run for office. Why? Because he wasn't a natural-born citizen. They were all thrown out. Anything else? Go ahead, Bob.
Obama
eventually succumbed to the pressure and he released his wrongful birth certificate in 2011.
He did actually release the birth certificate right at the time that he announced for re-election.
Our current president believed Donald Trump was a birther, and he believed.
Okay, can you give me anything else about the birthers themselves? I'm losing patience, Scott. 4.
The original.
3.
The original reason for
2.
the law that required
1.
them to be a natural-born citizen was to prevent British aristocrats from
National security.
Not just British, but any foreign person from being elected. Pay good attention to the natural born citizen article, or born in USA, I should say. Pay good attention, in fact, to the birthers. Go ahead, click it. Pick me a category. Gotta go.
Circuit Court for 3.
Circuit Court for 3. Beyond a reasonable doubt. You've got it. You've got it next.
Okay, beyond a reasonable doubt is like greater than 99% certainty that they did it. It's like 100%. You're 100% sure. It's a burden of proof.
It is a burden of proof. It's the highest burden of proof. That's what I'm looking for. Anything else you can tell me? 4, 3, 2, 1. Anything? 4, 3.
That only has to do with criminal cases.
Okay.
And it's
Where did your pity go?
Preponderance of the evidence
Purge.
and
3,
cause.
2.
I'm stressed out.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
If in a criminal case there are 12 jurors and the decision must be unanimous to convict. If a jury is not unanimous, a judge could issue a mistrial to be tried by a different jury.
Y'all give so many good answers as soon as Julia left. I don't know what happened.
And I have more. In any criminal case, there is a presumption of innocence. Beyond a reasonable doubt means that you must have a doubt for which you can give a reason. Jurors must make their decisions based upon the facts, just like you would use facts to make a serious decision in your life about college or marriage.
Okay, end quote. Here's the...
It is the defense attorney's job to plant the seed of doubt.
To plant the seed of doubt. I will give you that one. 1, 2, 3. Understand on this. There's 3 burdens of proof that they mentioned. One was beyond a reasonable doubt. Scott, you're right. This is the highest one. And the basic idea is you need this highest in criminal court because you're dealing with your life, you're dealing with your freedom, depending upon what you committed. Clear and convincing is the middle standard. And then preponderance of evidence is the lowest standard that he talked about that day. I'm not going to get into clear and convincing, but make sure you're comfortable with this one and preponderance. Click it. Highest standard of proof in a criminal case, the jury must be unanimous. Click it. Pick me a category. Gotta go.
Circuit court for 2.
Circuit court for 2. They're trying to stay out of last. A Pictionary.
Who's wrong? You know what?
We'll draw for you. We better vote.
Okay, this should be easy. I need you to draw that.
Why'd you go over there?
Got it?
Know it.
1 minute starting on the 4.
Go. Oh.
Y'all can guess as much as you want. Yeah, go ahead. Oh my.
It's a sign.
Yeah, it's not a sign. Oh my.
It's a sign. The guy.
Y'all can guess as much as you want from the circuit court. Okay, you guys have a hand.
It's a talking dog. Talking dog.
30 seconds.
Bomb dog? Bomb dog? It's a bomb dog?
Bomb dog. It is the bomb dog.
Why does she gun?
Yeah, why is the dude holding a gun?
Why does he have a gun?
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. First hand I see. Y'all will have it next. Y'all have it now, though.
Okay, if the bomb dog sits quietly beside you, then it has identified you as having some kind of explosive device.
That ultimately is the key. It's not that the bomb dog is going to grab you or bark. It's going to sit quietly beside you. And if it does, that means that you are basically being pointed out. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 28. Y'all are getting within shooting distance of Hajar's group. Click it. Pick me a category.
Go all in.
Go, go, go.
Circuit court for 5.
Oh, for 5.
Okay, circuit court for 5. Husband and wife or wife and husband. I do think it's you and then it's you. I saw that. Go. 5.
All right, so it doesn't actually matter.
4.
Whoever answers the door and gives them the right to search the house, it doesn't matter if the other person gives them the right to search. Once they get one person that allows them to search the premises, it is a legal allowance.
Click it.
Consent.
Police do not need the consent of both the husband and the wife in order to jointly search a jointly owned residence. All they need is the consent of one. Touch the house. Pick me a category. Go.
Circuit Court 4.
List all you can. Click it. Examples of police searches. You have it first. Y'all will have it next. Go.
Okay, so
other than husband and wife.
Well, if you
5, 4.
If there's a landlord, and they ask the landlord to go, they can search the entire house. Like if it's like a landlord and it's someone else's room, they can search it. But if someone has like a sign that says like you can't search it,
that I will give you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on. Let's make sure we're clear on this. So if you are a child that's paying rent, actually, if you live with your parents. Or if you've got that's exactly what we're talking about. If you're a child living with parents and you've got a sign up that says, I do not give you consent to search, then the police cannot go in. Tell me another one. 4.
Plain view, let's say like police stop you over and they see you have like a gun on the passenger seat or like a dime bag or something, they can search your car.
That's probably true, but I don't know that he mentioned that in the circuit court, but he did say something about automobiles. What's the trick with automobiles? 4, 3, 2. If the trunk is closed, then you can't go in. Minus 4.
What? December. They also have
minus 4. Go. Your group has it.
So at the courthouse, when the police officer asked to search the car, the driver gave his consent for the car to get searched. So in that case, the police officer.
Okay, if you give consent, then yeah, that's going to be fine. But give me something specific from the circuit court. Go ahead, Ajar.
Regarding search, if officers are seeing something and they have the right to search an automobile without a warrant, this is because an automobile is movable.
An automobile is movable. They do not need a warrant. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me more.
If an adult child is living at home with a parent but not paying any rent, the parent has.
They already said
Minus 4.
Wait, I'm not done.
No, they
She already
said that.
She already said that.
Yeah, that was already been
Does
said.
anybody
Who's got it next, Rod?
That's it.
Go. Wow, I heard that.
Yeah.
5.
So for
4.
the search,
3.
they are only allowed to
2.
do external searches without a warrant. Like one of the examples we had was when the police saw the guy swallow a bunch of stuff and then.
Yeah, that's from the other exam. I need another example. 3, 2, 1. Minus 4. Yes.
Well, the court was from the other.
Minus 4.
Minus 10.
Okay, I'm done with this one. Go ahead, click it. Check that example. Husband and wife on the form. If somebody is paying rent to their parents, if they're not paying rent to their parents, check the searches on that because it's kind of a big deal.
Is the child not being able to give consent also?
What about that?
Well, I wasn't there, but I read your form. That children aren't allowed to give consent to searches.
Children are actually not allowed to give searches, consent for searches. Who is that? Communist. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead, pick me another category. Go.
Judiciary for 1.
Yeah.
Rule 4, first hand I see. Go ahead, Juan.
Requirement that a minimum of 4 justices must vote to review a lower court case by issuing a writ of
certiorari. I'll give you 2 for that answer. Go ahead, click it. A minimum of 4 justices must vote to review a lower court case straight from the video. Touch the house. Pick me a category. Go.
judiciary video for 5.
Judiciary video for 5. When the court is sitting, go ahead, or when the court is in recess. First hand I see has it next. Go.
When the court is in recess, they are reviewing.
5, 4.
Now, when the court is sitting, they're let me go recess. When the court is in recess, they are allowed to review things and get their heads together, basically.
Get their head together.
They have a chance to
Yeah, they have a chance to review the case and get more ideas.
3, 2, 1. Who's got it? Go ahead.
When court is in recess, jurors aren't allowed to talk about the case within each other. Like they have to.
Jurors.
No. Yes.
Boy, they really just hung you out. -5. And actually, for y'all,
It's a 5-pointer.
it's a 5-point question. Who is this? This is Kevin's group. -5.
I got it.
It's too late now. Anybody else? Gorsito's got a hand up.
No, we don't.
No, we don't. Click it. Sitting, they're hearing cases and they're conferencing to actually vote. In recess, they're actually writing opinions. Make sure that you're comfortable with the difference. Touch the house. Pick me a category, y'all, because nobody gave me an answer.
Fine, judiciary 4.
Judiciary for 4. The last Pictionary, maybe mercifully. Who's gonna draw?
Unless it's a list.
I'm just going to pause here because it's 15 minutes.
Go ahead.